UK, I had already started my own real estate marketing company and web development business.
Yes.
So when I went there, shock of my life, I couldn't really find what I went to school for, that kind of a job.
The plight of most immigrants.
Yes, I could not. I am coming here on, coming from here already a director of my own gig.
Yes.
Already
A mature career man.
Yes, with and my company by then had a website called Kisumu Property Market.
Yes.
It was like almost the first internet marketing real estate in Kisumu.
Okay.
So I had a very good group of
network,
clients from Kenyans abroad.
Yes. Okay.
So I went there, tried to look for a job in the IT industry or real estate marketing, but I could not get. I could not get. And so I had to take what was next offered, which was being a waiter.
Yes. That's the plight of most immigrants.
Yes. And
even though it does help you socialize. But anyway, go ahead.
Well, it didn't. It messed up my ego. My belief in myself.
Yes, it reduced
I was
you.
like, oh my goodness, is this me? Is this you, boss?
Okay.
Yes. I can just say that I lived abroad.
Yes.
I tried it.
Yes.
There's a lot of pressure from home not to come back. In fact, when you come back, people are like, why are you coming this way? People are going that way.
You're coming the wrong
direction.
direction.
But I can tell you that this country has a lot of potential. And maybe sometimes it just needs the experience from abroad.
To appreciate
what we have here.
Yes.
So if it's hard, come home.
Yes. Greetings, dear viewers. Welcome to Diaspora Point. This is your host, Auma Bella. Today, we have a guest who will pull our heartstrings. He is a young man. He is a Kenyan, but he has traveled the globe, Kenya, Europe, Africa, Europe. But I would like you to understand why he did that and how he did that. So, Jasmine, I'm sorry I mispronounced your name. Please introduce yourself.
Thank you. My name's Jasmine Omondi Aela, born and bred in Kadem in Migori County, heart of Luoland. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, tell us about yourself, because Kadem is really heartland, Luo heartland, really remote from many cities and very cultural.
Of course.
And we would like to know, when first did you leave Kadem?
For the first time I left Kadem, I think I was 14 years old, going to high school.
Yes.
Which was still within Migori County.
Yes.
Kadem is, we border Tanzania on the south.
Yes.
And Uganda on the west.
Yes.
In fact, Kadem is where there's a place called Wuthugik, as in the end of any journey.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes. So it's very remote.
It's very remote. In fact, we come from the middle of nowhere, back of beyond.
Yes.
When we were growing up, they used to tease people from Kadem, KCC, Kadem Chakchi. And in fact, if you're a Kademian, if you're from Kadem and in our high school, just like the Masais, no one wants to know your name.
Yes.
You would just say Jakadem.
Jakadem, yes.
And that is all.
The guy from Kadem.
The guy is from Kadem.
So now,
yes.
Where did you go to high school?
Uriri High School.
Which is also, as you said, within the
Migori County. But then but then it gave us opportunity to go through the major town, which is Migori.
Yes.
Which was where there was tarmac.
Yes.
Where there was
light,
electricity.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was sort of a feat.
Then you finish high school.
Yes.
And then you go where?
Then I came to Kisumu here.
Yes.
Where I joined an IT a class,
Yes.
a program by Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology.
Yes.
So I did my IT in computer programming.
Wonderful.
Yes.
So Kisumu was your major city at the time?
It has been my major city.
Has been, continues to be your major city.
Yes.
Great, great. But that is before you went to the United Kingdom, right?
Yes, that was before the UK.
Yes. So now you are in Kisumu. And you met a pretty girl. Tell us about her and about the situation, how it happened.
About the situation.
Yes.
This was back in 2009.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I was just from heartbreak.
Yes.
My college girlfriend, whom we had been dating with for 6 years.
Yes.
Had just left.
Oh.
Unfortunately, one day I was living in a place called Negociadeta.
Yes.
So unfortunately, one day
in Kisumu. Yes.
So I was going to town, and this white girl comes to share matatu.
Yes.
So tunang'ang'ania the front seat,
yes.
Which is considered a VIP.
Yes.
That she was, I'm lighting before I reach town.
Yes.
So I give her nafas to sit.
Yeah, you gave her the chance to sit there.
Chance to sit
yes.
There. And then we started talking.
Yes.
And her story was fascinating. I was like, oh, what's your name?
Yes.
By then there was a lot of fires happening in Kenya. Nakumatt had just burned.
Yes.
So I was like, and I had a very good pickup line.
Yes.
I was still proud of it.
Yes. Go ahead, tell us.
I was like, what's your name, so that in case the vehicle bursts on flames and I escape, I can tell so and so.
Who else was in there?
Was also here.
Yes.
And this was a lady called Liz.
Yes.
Elizabeth Cooper, a
yes.
Canadian girl.
Yes.
Who was doing her PhD research in Kisumu. And
yes.
she had a very interesting story, because she had even built a Simba in a certain home in Kogony.
So it was acculturating?
Yes, of course.
Whose home was that?
I don't remember. But
was it a friend's home or what?
No, she just developed a relationship
with a family.
With a family.
Yes.
And became adopted.
Yes.
Built her Simba there.
Simba means the first hut that you build in your parents' home. This Canadian girl was in Kisumu.
Yes.
She got an adopted family.
Yes.
They gave her space to build her first hut.
Yes.
Yes, that's Simba.
And she was using also as a study center.
Yes.
For the cultural things that she was doing.
Yes. Then fast forward.
First of all, Elizabeth Cooper left just when Obama was.
Before you fell in love?
I know that's actually the lady who led me to the wife.
Okay, yes. Okay.
So when she left,
yes.
Her roommate, Gemma Jane Jones,
yes.
A British girl,
yes.
They were. So we were friends with this girl. We became friends after that encounter.
Yes.
Yes. So that's how I met my wife.
Yes.
So when she left, now we had a chance to.
So your wife was a roommate to this girl whom you had met in the matatu.
Who was my first friend.
Matatu is the passenger van.
Yes.
Yes.
So we did friendship for about 3 months before we even got into romantic relations
with this British girl.
Yes.
Yes.
And then when we started, she had also just broken up with her boyfriend from the UK.
So both of you were on the rebound.
We were on the rebound.
Yes.
And we were on the same gang.
Yes.
We were in the same group.
Yes.
So every Friday we'd go out together as a gang.
Yes. Or you had common friends.
We had common friends.
Yes.
We were neighbors, actually.
Yes.
So we picked up from there.
Yes.
I took her to my home.
Yes.
To the village.
Kadem. How did she like it?
Oh, it was love at first sight.
Okay.
For her and even for the people. She
yes.
became so popular. People liked her.
Yes.
And she quickly learned the Luo.
Yes. Oh.
And was so much in tune with the Luo culture.
Yes.
In fact, in funerals, she would take the position of washing people's hands as they eat.
Yes.
And the village loved it.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, the village loved it.
Did she ever go to fetch water?
Oh, yes.
She did?
Several times.
She carried on her head?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then she knew how to relate with my grandmothers. I come from a big polygamous family. My grandfather had 8 wives.
Okay. He must have been rich.
So, yeah, he was.
Yeah. Yes.
So each one she would call her co-wife.
Okay.
Nyeka. So she loved the band. She was a big hit.
Yes. Okay. Fast forward.
We did our wedding.
Yes. Where? At home?
Just at home.
Yes.
Mixture of modern and traditional, like
Yes.
cows,
Busa, all those good stuff.
Yes.
Yes.
And her parents came, her family came, her friends came.
Yes. Did you pay dowry?
Yes, I did.
Okay, how? Cows? You couldn't walk cows to UK?
Well, there was a parish church where there were white padres.
Yes.
So they took the role of in-laws.
Oh, so you donated the cows to the parish?
Yes.
Yes.
But first with an understanding that those belong to my brother-in-law.
Yes, yes.
So he tried to really maintain them, but later he couldn't keep up.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So we didn't take long after the wedding, which was in 2011.
Yes.
For us to start expecting.
Yes.
Fortunately, we became pregnant with twins, 2 boys.
Yes.
We were very excited.
Yes.
And we lost them at birth.
Oh.
At Aga Khan Hospital.
Oh.
So it started at around 1 p.m.
Yeah.
And just, there was some sort of negligence.
Yes.
I remember we really struggling to get doctors to attend to her, but then the doctors also are looking for health insurance process because she had foreign health insurance. So they had to go through the loops.
In the meantime,
nothing
she was happening. Suffering. The kids were under stress or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we lost them.
I'm sorry.
They died on the table.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
And that was, I think she's yet to really recover
from
that trauma.
Nobody recovers from from losing a child.
Yes.
Yes.
So after that, her love with Kenya started
diminishing.
Yeah. But first she was really
into Kenya.
Yeah,
and into you, of course. Yes.
So when after some time, 2012, after some time God gave us another pregnancy.
Blessed you, yes, with another pregnancy.
Yes. And 2013 June.
Yes.
Our boy Okelo.
Yes.
Which in Luo means one born after twin.
Yes. Okelo came.
Louis Okelo.
Yes.
Came.
Yes.
Very interesting.
Here in Kenya also?
No.
No, now you guys moved to the
UK. Now in the UK, yeah.
Yes.
So she moved first, but I was a candidate in 2013 elections.
Political candidate
for MCA.
Yes. For your county.
For my county senate.
Yes.
It's like a county senate.
Yes. Migori County.
Migori County. It's a ward within Migori County called North Kadem.
Yes.
Which is the biggest ward in Migori County.
Yes.
So I was a candidate, a young, vibrant,
loved candidate,
bursting with potential.
Yes, and people loved you.
Yes, and being the youngest in a race, always comes with this advantage.
Yes.
So after it happened in March.
Yes.
Immediately after election, I lost by 24 votes.
Yes.
Just
Pole sana.
I got used to it.
Yes.
So I moved to the UK to join her as we wait.
And she had already given birth to Okelo?
No, she was waiting. She was
still expecting Okelo. Yes.
So Okelo was born 3 months later.
Yes.
The elections were in March.
Yes.
I went to UK in April.
Yes.
2013.
Yes.
Okelo came in June.
Yes.
And I became the primary babysitter.
Yes. Taking care of Okelo.
Yeah. So I did
what a privilege.
Such a good privilege.
Yes. All guys should know. Taking care of a babysitting is a great privilege. Even women who work wish they could stay home and take care of the babies. But go on.
Yeah, that was a good part. I was there at birth. I was the one who cut the umbilical cord.
Oh wow.
Yes. And the UK health system was just like another level.
Yes.
So I got to understand the frustrations that she
went through.
And I came to a conclusion that any these foreign ladies who come to stay with us here is such a big sacrifice for
them. Yes,
it's really such a big sacrifice.
Yes,
because it's different standards of health and many other things.
Yes. Health, amenities, all kinds of things. Yes.
So my first trip to the UK was on a visitor's visa.
Yes.
So I did not really work. So 6 months. Yes. I just looked after the baby.
Yes. And you and Okello bonded.
And so much, and the bond that exists till today.
Yes.
Till today.
Yes.
Yeah.
So then, you came back.
Then I came back to Kenya.
Was she processing your visa in the meantime for you?
Well, I was still ish. Or,
yes, you were not sure.
On going to the UK because my stay there, my first stay of 6 months, I didn't really like it much. Yes. Because I was mostly indoors.
Yes. You didn't network. You had no privilege to do that opportunity.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I wasn't really impressive.
Yes. Yes.
So I came back, got back to my normal real estate marketing job.
Yes.
I think just a couple of months, then I got a visa to finally applied for a visa and got a visa to go and live.
Yes.
They call it
a permanent resident?
Live to stay.
Oh, live to stay. Oh, they call them there. Live to stay. Good. Yes.
So this was now on a different scale because now I had my family here.
Yes. In the UK?
In the UK, wife lectures at universities.
Yes.
Properly educated girl.
Yes.
And here I was, a Kenyan.
Yes.
Coming degree in IT. In fact, I had been IT manager running a brood of programmers.
Yes.
And then
with a major company, you said.
B2B Kenya was one of the first IT companies in Kenya.
Yes. Okay.
It was actually Dutch owned.
Yes.
And this was our base, but we had branches in Nairobi and all over the place.
Yes. Were you already doing something with Google as well?
So I started with this company,
yes.
and then I started working with Google while I am with this
company.
Yes. Because this company now provided fast internet. So I was working for Google within the offices of this
B2B.
B2B.
Yes.
Yeah, and it was just hourly work. You know, you're given a weekly target of working for 40 hours.
Yes.
So you can put those hours anytime you like, at night.
Yes. And so this was before you went to the UK.
This was before I went to the UK.
But you are already married to.
So I went to the UK after I had already.
Yes.
I was already married.
Yes. So but when you were working for Google and for this B2B, were you married? Or you were married but you're here in Kenya? But here in Kenya.
No, I wasn't married yet. In fact, these things found me married.
Yes.
The marriage found me already
doing
working.
all these. Yes. Okay.
So when I moved to the UK now, getting the job within my while I was working as in IT.
Yes.
When the company I was working for moved from Kenya.
Yes.
I now became a freelance.
Yes.
Started my own company, Just Me Internet Services.
Yes.
So I was just doing the same thing, some software development work, web development, internet marketing.
Yes.
So a certain real estate agent, a major real estate agent in the city, hired me to develop a website for him.
Yes. Which city?
In Kisumu.
Yes.
Hired me to develop a website for him.
Yes.
So then I helped him manage it as it picked up.
Yes.
And that is how I got introduced into real estate marketing.
Yes. This is at what stage?
This is still in this is the time that I met my wife. This is what I was doing.
Around that time. Yes.
This is what I was doing.
Yes.
So when I went to the UK, I had already started my own real estate marketing company and web development business.
Yes.
So when I went there, shock of my life, I couldn't really find what I went to school for. That kind of a job.
The plight of most immigrants.
Yes. I could not. I am coming here on. Coming from here already, a director of my own gig.
Yes.
Already
a mature career man.
Yes. With and my company by then had a website called Kisumu Property Market.
Yes.
It was like almost the first internet marketing real estate in Kisumu.
Okay.
So I had a very good group of clients from Kenyans abroad.
Yes. Oh, so diaspora, many diasporans.
That has been my good market. That has
been my market
for a good time, for a long time.
Yes. Okay.
So I went there, tried to look for a job in the IT industry or real estate marketing, but I could not get. I could not get. And so I had to take what was next, which was being a waiter.
Yes. That's the plight of most immigrants.
Yes, and
even though it does help you socialize. But anyway, go ahead.
Well, it didn't.
It messed
it
up.
it messed up my ego. My belief in myself.
Yes, it reduced
I was
you.
like, oh my goodness, is this me? Is this you, boss?
Okay.
Yes. And the way now your fellow employees handle you as a black person.
Yes.
Yes.
You are lower than low.
You are lower than low. I'm like, do they really know? Oh, they don't have to know.
No.
But the greatest part was that I was close to my family.
Yes.
That
the kids.
Yes.
Yes.
So it would make me overlook a lot.
Yes.
Get that I come from a big family.
Yes.
Where male chauvinism.
Yes, a man is a man up there. I get you.
And you can take Jakadem to the city.
Yes.
But you to Europe,
yes.
but you cannot take the Kadem in him
yes.
away.
Out of him.
And that was a stumbling block to and even after I had stopped working as a waiter.
Yes.
I joined a school called EF, Education First.
Yes.
A very good place to work.
In the UK?
In the UK.
Yes.
Perfect work culture.
Yes. Yes. Which city were you guys?
I was in Brighton.
Yes.
But then EF has branches in all major cities all over Europe. It's a language school taking students from North Africa, Asia, Europe, a good number of countries in Europe.
Yeah, but you worked for him in Brighton, UK. Yes.
In the UK.
Yes.
So even then, I would still had the village in me.
You are not a boss there.
Apart from that, this color thing gets to you.
Yes, it does. Because you're reminded of it all the time.
All the time.
They don't hesitate to remind you 10 times a day.
Yeah. So you find that even some well-meaning.
Yes.
The UK has a culture of banter, of jokes.
Yes.
Nicely placed jokes.
Yes, sense of humor.
That you may miss.
Yes.
So that would make it hard.
You get sensitive.
That's the word. With my workmates.
Yes.
So in the first months, I wasn't the greatest co-worker.
Yes, I bet you wanted to fight or you were angry.
I was
you'd sulk.
Yeah. But also it was a good place to. It was language. The language school, they were doing language and travel.
Yes.
Yeah. So when the students come, they come to learn not only the language but also the culture.
Yes.
Plus historic places.
Yes, that's wonderful. Yes.
So I was being paid to visit every historic place you'd imagine.
Yes.
Within the UK and Europe.
Yes.
And attend most of these football games.
Yes.
Because these students who are coming would want to go to these
Sounds
games.
Wonderful.
And they're foreigners.
Yes.
So you have to take them to places.
Yes.
Such.
Yes.
So I mean, it was a good job.
Yes.
So,
but
then there was the culture.
Yes.
Then they are not as. Is it welcoming? It's welcoming the word accommodative.
Yes. And I'll tell you this. I lived in the US for 35 years.
Yes.
The black person, man or woman, you're at the bottom of the rank at all times. It doesn't matter what your intellectual capacity is.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that hindered very good job opportunities that I was really qualified to do, that I could do so
yes.
good.
Yes.
And that really demoralized my stay in the UK.
So in order to, beef up your ego a little bit, you came home frequently, right?
Yeah.
To Kenya, right? Feel good.
Maybe it's homesickness, because you definitely get homesickness.
You definitely, you do.
I got the feeling. I used to hear homesickness.
But you didn't know what it was.
But I didn't.
You got to find out. Yes.
One day I was at a beach, because Brighton is by the sea.
Yes.
And we lived in Brighton.
Oh, that's a pretty city.
Seaford.
Yes.
Eastbourne.
Yes.
And these are cities by just along the sea, southern England.
Yes.
And one day I met, and it's heavily white community.
Yes, I would think so.
Yeah, like everywhere I was almost the only black.
Yes.
I was in a football team. I was the only black. If I go to church, I'm mostly the black.
Yes.
Yeah. I used to go with my father-in-law to golf. He plays golf.
And you're the only black.
I was the only black. So one day I met, I would see, and people are not very friendly.
Yes.
You don't really just.
People are not warm.
People are not warm.
Yes, they want to keep you in your place.
Yes. So you don't just say hi to everybody.
To strangers,
you meet.
yes.
Yeah. So those were the things that bothered me.
Yes.
So I remember one day I went to the beach.
Yes.
And there is this black old man.
Yes.
In his 70s.
Yes.
Seated there by the sea. Day 1, day 2, I saw him. Day 3,
you saw him again.
Then I was like, now this would be my life at 70. What a lonely.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yeah. But so
did you talk to him?
Yeah, he was from Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah, he was from Ghana. He had been there for like over 40 years.
And his family?
He was married.
Yes.
Children are now grown.
Yes,
Germany,
they have gone away. Yes.
Spain. Yeah. And now the lady they were with they're now divorced. They divorced at their 50s.
Oh.
So the man is alone.
Oh.
Yeah. And,
so that was not helpful.
And it did hit me like, man. But I also liked coming back because I was already involved in real estate industry here.
Yes.
So I had also bought some properties that I would subdivide and put back in the market. Yes. So whenever I had a sale to go through, then I would come to sign papers.
Yes.
And dash back.
Yes.
Yes. So that
did politics also bring you back?
Politics also brought me back, especially 2017. Yes. Politics also brought me back.
Yeah, that was a hot time. It was very exciting.
It 2017. Yes, but not for me. I performed so badly.
Oh yeah, you were a candidate. Yes.
I was a candidate in 2017, 2013 and 2017. So the guy who did beat me in 2013 politics.
Yes.
In 2017, he married my sister.
Your brother-in-law now.
My stepsister. My father has two wives.
Yes.
So my stepsister, who is my father's favorite.
Yes.
And my father is a former politician.
Yes.
He has a name.
Yes.
So even if we are in a gathering and I had to speak as an upcoming leader.
Yes.
If my father is present, he will speak last.
Yes.
So when he stands up, he would say some things to support his son-in-law.
Yes.
And not, so it messed my total campaign. In fact, I did quit before the end. So plus that is the only campaign where I sold
the 2017.
Where I sold property to go on campaign.
Yes.
Where I used money.
Yes. You invested.
Where I invested.
Yes. Why didn't he support you also? Or he couldn't do too, or what? Is the daughter of the favorite?
My competitor, what happened was a very lucky guy.
Yes.
At election, my name at home, the name that I was given by my parents.
Yes.
Apart from the official names, is Boss.
Yes.
And this, and that one you won't find on ID, but that's what everybody calls me.
Yes.
And this guy's official name is Boaz.
So he benefited from your name too.
Yeah. And we won with 24 votes. So in 2017, he strategized well, took my sister. Plus then he was the deputy speaker. And then they impeached the speaker. So he became
the speaker,
acting speaker for almost 3. So my dad felt like this guy is already a speaker. Yeah,
and he's already up there.
He's already up there.
Oh my goodness!
And they were trying to force me out, and they did succeed.
Yes. Oh, pole sana. Yeah. So then you would be shuttling between Kenya and the UK.
And the UK.
And the wife must have been starting to feel a little uncomfortable with that.
Oh, she
and the kids.
She really wanted. She really wanted that I stay in the UK and
continuously.
Yeah. And just settle.
And with this job that you now had, which you say is a good job.
Yes.
Homesick was still more compelling, right? Homesickness was still more compelling.
The first thing that did hit me when now I started earning, and started earning well, was like, while I'm here, we are sharing costs.
Yes.
how about a bill for my mother?
Yes.
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 So that was also going on.
Yes.
I would just say that we had different cultural understanding.
Yes, yes, because you can't live with a roof over your head and your mother has no nice house.
Yes, because priorities now, with
but for her, that's not priority.
That is not priority.
Yeah, your priority is the family.
Yes, and with my eyes, whenever I was focused on anything in Kenya, Africa,
yeah,
she would not take it.
Yeah, she felt you were diversifying your attention, right?
Yes,
and resources.
And she was supportive in some, but the more and she could not see. Some things she could not see through the eyes of an African man.
Yes, of course, because she's not one.
Yes, true. Yes, but didn't really affect our relationship.
Yeah, you still loved each other very much.
Girl, yes. Wonderful with my family. Yes, had a great friend to have. In short. Yes.
But every time you come this sides, you would stay for how long, averagely?
I would stay averagely sometimes just 1 month. If I was coming for business.
Yes.
Because I would also had a job the other side.
Yes.
But when sometimes between contracts,
yes.
I would come for a long time, 6 months,
3
months.
Long. That's long.
3 months.
Yeah.
But then after 2017,
yes.
the gap started becoming longer.
You would stay here longer?
I would stay here because I remember 2017, I was in the UK in February.
Yeah.
I stayed for a month. I came back. Then she came in September.
Oh, she came to visit. Yes, good.
She came in September with the kids.
Yes.
And we stayed again for 1 month. Then from there, it took actually 2 years for us to
before you went back.
Yeah.
Now, what happened to that job? You left it?
I was between contracts because I think I had finished my contract around.
Oh, with them. It was October, a contractual. Yes.
October. Then we would take that winter gap.
Yes.
Maybe in January, February.
Yes. So now, I mean, that you left, you are away for 6 months plus, or a year plus. That is lonely for a woman who has also young kids.
For everybody, including me. But I was also feeling that like I was not. If I was focusing on doing things in the UK, then I wasn't really making much progress.
Yes.
But if anything I was trying to do here, I was making huge
progress. Okay. So that was encouraging.
For example, when I was building for my mother, I quickly
building a house for your mom.
Did build a wonderful house for her.
Yes.
That would work well, but that money, the other side, won't really.
It's not a lot of money.
It's not a lot of money. Almost minimum wage. So it
won't do much over there. So you guys were renting a place.
Yes, we were renting.
Okay, and you as a Kenyan, I'm sure you wished you could buy a home or something.
Of course, that is what. That's aim of everybody was to buy a home. And the good thing is that we were staying close to her family.
Yes.
Her mother, parents were close. Her brothers, sisters were close.
Okay.
So there was a family. A wonderful family. Of course.
So during this time that you are back and forth, this is when you guys started drifting apart.
No. We tried so much.
Yes.
Thanks to her, and I thought she tried so much.
Yes.
Yeah. But then we started drifting apart. After her when she came in 2017.
Yes.
She wasn't really settled. The elections were coming.
Yes. And you were busy with elections.
Yeah, but we wanted her in the campaign.
Yes, also. She was part of the campaign.
We just tried, but she wasn't really into it.
Yeah,
she wasn't really into politics.
Yeah.
And really doesn't believe politicians.
Yes.
Yeah. So I remember that we started. I started feeling like I'm not making much progress.
Yes.
With the back and forth, because whenever I go to the UK,
it
would take me 3 months or so to get my network up.
Yes.
When I come back to Kenya, it would take me 3 months to settle and get my network up again.
Yes.
Yeah. So this back and forth wasn't really.
It was not productive.
It wasn't productive. So I was like, I need to settle.
Yes.
And I believe I can do much in Kenya.
Yes.
So I told her that then I had a feeling that I need to actually get a Kenyan wife.
Yes. Oh, you told her that?
Yeah. No, I really felt.
Oh, you felt, but you didn't tell her.
I didn't tell her
Yes.
until I met a lady that I
Yes.
felt that I wanted
To be
get
with.
to get in a relationship with.
Yes.
Yeah. So I told her.
Oh, you told her.
Yeah.
Okay.
I told her just right away that, you know what,
that is 2017.
This is now 2019, towards 2019.
Yes.
No, 2020.
Yes.
This is 2020. So
Yes.
I told her that I need somebody to take care of Kenyan affairs.
Yes.
Yeah, even
oh, so you are suggesting polygamy?
Yeah, of course.
Of course. She wouldn't accept that.
And so she was like, oh, you know, it doesn't really matter. She was here.
Yes.
She lived here.
Yes.
She saw how we live.
Yes.
She was doing anthropology, which is how people live.
Yes. Yes.
So she understood she understood it from somebody studying a culture point of view.
Yes.
But not as someone who's part of.
To be part, yeah, she didn't bank on that being part of her life.
No, she didn't.
Yeah.
Yes. So I told her she didn't. She just said that, you know, if you have to go that way, then we may not have a romantic.
Yes. So you saying you are considering a Kenyan wife?
Yes.
I don't even know what you are thinking, because
I was thinking that you know, my understanding of a marriage as we witness from our parents is different when you're having a marriage with a lady from another culture.
Or yes, from another culture, regardless, even if she's an African.
Yes.
Or a Kenyan.
Yes.
But the culture where she grew up may not allow her to be in a polygamy. But go ahead.
Yeah. Yes. So I felt like I needed someone. When the last time she came, she wasn't really settled. And I wanted to have my own compound, you know, Goyodala.
Yes. To move from your parents' home.
To move my parents' home.
Yes.
And she wasn't really for the idea. And for me, the rush.
But that's the culture.
The rush that she had, I was like, I may not get another chance to have my own, because you can't have it without a wife.
Yes, and you're your firstborn.
And I'm the only boy in my mother's house.
Yeah, and also your own son, your firstborn son, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you have to do that when.
And it was there.
Yes.
So I just forced things, and we did a structure.
Yes.
I'm very thankful.
It's usually a very small structure. Yes.
I'm very thankful that I did it.
Yes.
So from there, I was very and her things never left the boot of the car. She was just like, let's go to Masai Mara. In fact, I picked her in Dar es Salaam.
Yes. Okay.
Let's go to Masai. Let's go. So I wasn't seeing settling at home.
Yes, you don't see a wife who is settled.
Yeah, at home.
Yes. Even for a short time.
Even for
when
a short
she's
time.
Around. Yes.
So I think I needed to have. So I told her that I'm considering having one.
Yes.
And when I met one, I told her that.
So then she told you, if you want one like that, then
we can't have a romantic relationship.
Yes.
I'm not considering having remarrying.
Yeah.
But she was in love with the Luo culture. She was in love with my home.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the man wants her to share.
But
no,
the man
she's not
wants
accepting. Yeah.
And her family couldn't understand. Doesn't understand the configurations.
Nobody can understand that.
Yeah.
Unless you're from the culture.
Unless you're from the culture.
Yes. But even then, you may not accept it. But go ahead.
So when I met this girl, who later became a great politician in Kisumu County.
Yes.
In fact, told her that I met a lady, beautiful girl, former Miss University of Nairobi.
Yes.
With good potential, young girl.
Yes.
And so she was just issues about it. She was but very mature, and they were both talking.
Oh, they met.
They met. She even came, and we picked her with her on the airport.
Yes.
She came home.
Took her them.
Here.
Here in Kisumu. Your home in Kisumu.
My home. I have a home in Bigot here.
Yes.
So we came here, spent here, then I took her to my mother.
Yes.
I have to say we actually continued our romantic relationship
with your wife.
With my first wife.
Yes.
Yes.
Even though wife. Yes.
Yes. Even though I had a second wife.
Yes.
So we continued, though she kept on saying, no, but this cannot continue. But we continued having a romantic.
She loved you.
Yeah,
and you loved her.
I did, of course. So then when she went back to the UK, she tried to propose that she tried to tell me that, you know what, now I feel I want to have my own man.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and I couldn't.
Because you're being shared.
Yes, and I also could not understand the configurations, how she can have
her own man
and still be my mother of my kids.
Yes.
Yeah, so she started to
that you can't change. She's the mother of your kids. That you can't change.
So she tried to propose that, and it wasn't really making sense for me.
Yes.
So later, when she told me that, oh, I want us to process a divorce, not that I want our thing to stop,
yes,
but so that it could be easy on me,
yes,
tax-wise.
yes,
and that was in November.
Yeah, so year. She used that tax line that it would be better if she files her taxes as a single mother.
Yes, because I am.
Yes, that I understand too.
And that was, and that I really understood that.
Yes.
Unfortunately, at that point, this other lady that I had married.
Yes.
We were actually going through a divorce too.
Yes.
In that November. In fact, that November, she had just left.
So you hadn't married her that before she got divorced? The Kenyan one.
The Kenyan one. I'd married her.
Before she got her divorce?
No, I had married her traditionally. I'd taken cows.
Yes. And okay. Cows, you don't have to wait for divorce for that.
No.
Yeah.
No, you don't. Yeah. You can have even 3.
Yes.
And marry them all, and you don't have to.
I mean, she was in another marriage, right? The Kenyan.
No. She was.
The Kenyan was not in another marriage.
No, she's a young
I almost
girl
mixed it up.
Was still.
Okay.
In fact, her mother she was still young, 21. I think.
So you are the one who was going through divorce, of course.
So this marriage with the second wife really didn't really last long.
Oh.
It was ending also. That November was the heat of it.
Oh.
That November that she had sent me those papers.
Yes. But so let my viewers know you're a bachelor, right? You're available, right?
I am right now, like zero attachment. Can you believe that?
It will take a while, but you'll get somebody who likes a good-looking woman, right? Okay.
Yes.
So now you got your papers.
Then use it to. She was like, oh, but there is an online version where you can just fill the petition. So,
this is your lady in the US, in the UK.
And she, I could tell she really wanted it.
Yes, so she needed it.
I couldn't deny her.
Because you also got somebody, so she needed it too.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
So I did it online for her. And then after I did it online and I've done my part, allowing her to get the divorce, it was a very good marriage.
Yes.
Really, I met somebody who are at the same level.
So you guys take it easy, and maybe one day you may not work for it. She may not work for it. She never know.
No problem. No problem.
Yes. So now she got the divorce. It's finalized.
So it's not finalized yet.
Yeah, it's almost.
I've just done my part.
Yes.
And because I raised no objection.
Yes.
I think they're just gonna award.
Very good. So now your real estate agency is doing well back well now that you have been here constantly.
Yes, it's doing well.
Okay.
Except the market is not good right now.
Yeah, the economy is bad.
The economy is bad now.
Yeah.
But we are getting by.
Okay.
We are getting by just fine.
We wish you very well. Any parting shots? If you have, if not, it's okay.
I can just say that I lived abroad.
Yes.
I tried it.
Yes.
There's a lot of pressure from home not to come back. In fact, when you come back, people are like, why are you coming this way? People are going that way.
You're coming the wrong direction.
But I can tell you that this country has a lot of potential. And maybe sometimes it just needs the experience from abroad.
Yes.
To appreciate what we have here.
Yes.
So if it's hard, come home.
Yes, home is beautiful. I always tell people that Kenya is the most beautiful country in the world. I travel many, many countries, trust me.
Yes.
It's the most beautiful country in the world. Whether they believe me or not, that's okay.
Yes.
But I'm here and I'm enjoying Kenya.
Yes.
And you just backed me up by saying home is beautiful, wonderful country.
Yes.
Well, dear viewers, as you have heard, the heart goes where it goes. The heart does what it wants. And you just follow. He met a lady, a beautiful lady, a lady who is from the United Kingdom. They fell in love. They got 2 beautiful kids. He tried his best. She tried her best. Things ended up not working out after 9 years almost. And, that is life. It doesn't matter who you marry, as long as you're in love, as long as you're committed to the relationship, it's okay. It works, great. It doesn't work, you always try again. But that is life. And we have had a very, very interesting life story from Jasmine, and we are grateful for that. So we can just ask you to help us continue to bring these exciting guests. Please subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, and share widely. Thank you, and bye. Kwaheri.
Kwaheri.